Hello, it's Linda, and I'm here with your Wisdom Wednesday. It's February 2022, and we're talking about commitment. We're going to start by defining commitment. What a fun word it is, commitment. You know, February, it's Valentine's month, love, chocolate, commitment. Does the size of the bouquet tell you if he's committed or not committed, or she is? What does it all mean? And does it mean anything at all? When you bring someone chocolates, is that enough to say I'm committed? And when you accept those chocolates or flowers, whatever it is, does that say you're committed? Is that enough? That exchange, does that show a commitment? You may know that my first language is French. I'm French Canadian. We descended upon the country 400 years ago from France, and that was the first language. That was the language spoken in my home. So I love to compare English and French. And in English, we talk about make a commitment. And in French, it's called prendre Prendre un engagement. So the word for French for commitment is engagement, engagement. And in English, commitment. So I thought it was interesting we talk about engagement in French. We also use the expression make a commitment in English, and in French, it's prendre un engagement. So to make in English is to bring it into being, to bring a commitment into being. And in French, it's to take an engagement. Prendre un engagement is to take a commitment. It's fun. You got to love it. You got to just love the way the words bubble up and how we use them. So I looked up in the Merriam-Webster dictionary online, and it took me on a tangent, but oh my God, it was so fun. I have to share it with you. So the essential meaning of commitment, it tells us, is a promise to do or give something. And the examples they give is we got commitments from several charities to donate food and clothing, or the government's commitment of troops to the region. That's not the interesting part. So that was a promise to do or give something. Their second definition is a promise to be loyal to someone or something. This is when it gets juicy. He's afraid of commitment. He's afraid of committing himself to a serious relationship with one person. I love the gender bias in it, that it's a him who's afraid of commitment. And I think men have just been slapped with that they're afraid of making a commitment. Maybe women are afraid of making it easy. I don't know, but it didn't sit right with me just because it's so common to talk about men and commitment, lack of commitment. But check this out. Their third definition was the attitude of someone who works very hard to do or support something. Again, check this out. Some of his teammates said he showed a lack of commitment to the team. Those poor guys. Miriam is not very nice to them. And then another example says the boss noticed her strong commitment to her work. Interesting. She gets the accolades. He gets put down, not once, but twice. Thank you, Miriam. And then the next example was no one doubts your commitment to the cause. So that's Merriam-Webster's definitions. They have three essential meaning of commitment: a promise to do or give something, the attitude of someone who works very hard or supports something, and a promise to be loyal to someone or something. I mixed up the last two there. So with my shamanic wisdom teaching background, a part of the work that I do is around language. As you could see, I get very excited about this. So your language tells me your beliefs, and your beliefs drive your actions. So if you say, I never win. This was an example last night at a meeting I was at. Somebody said, oh, I never win anything, but I won something. Well, that's your commitment. That's your words. Give me your belief. It drives your action. So you're not likely to win anything. I win lots of stuff. Like, I am not kidding. I win a ton of stuff. I won tickets to anywhere an airline flew around the world, diamond earrings, pendants, radios. The list goes on and on and on of stuff that I've won, but I never say I don't win. I go, I win a lot. So that's my belief. My language drives my belief, and my beliefs drive my actions. How many times have you said, I need to be more disciplined about my health, or about posting on social media, or calling friends and family? I need to be more disciplined. Think about that. That's what a client said to me last week. I need to be more disciplined. Just feel the energy in that. For me, it's hard. It's harsh. Discipline, having been raised a Catholic, it just doesn't feel nice. Having been raised in a school where there was discipline that was unwarranted, in my opinion. Yeah, corporal punishment, never cool. So that's when I think discipline, that's what I think. And I don't want to do that to myself. And I sure don't want you to do that to yourself. So let's take the energy of I need to be more disciplined about whatever it is. And let's try this energy. I need to be more committed about my health, more committed about posting on social media, more committed about calling my friends and family, more committed about setting time aside to be with you for Wisdom Wednesdays, more committed. Doesn't that energy feel the difference? Let me know if you can feel the difference between being more disciplined and being more committed. Which would you like? Because if you believe in commitment, it's going to change your actions. And in my opinion, way more than disciplined. Remember those New Year's resolutions? That's about discipline. That's why they don't work. But when you make a commitment, that's what works. That's our theme for this month. So let's explore it. Let's have a little fun and drop your comments. Let me know what you think about commitment. And I'll leave you with this. Are you better at making commitments and keeping them to others, or are you better at making commitments and keeping them to yourself? When you make a commitment about what you're going to do for yourself, do you break it? Do you keep it? Let's talk about that next time, and we're going to have some juicy bits on how we can make all that happen. So thank you so much for being with me today. I love you, and I'm grateful that you're here for Wisdom Wednesday and the month of February commitment. So commit to being here on Wednesday. I'll see you then. Thanks.